Older and Dumber.
Welcome to the Older and Dumber podcast, a podcast about two dumb friends just trying to make it on this planet we call Earth.
I didn't expect you to say it too. That was just going to be me.
Two dumb friends have to say Earth.
Two dumb friends do have to say Earth.
Hey, I'm in the host chair, but I don't have the topic. Hunter, what are we doing?
Wow. That was very lackluster.
To my left.
Nice. Yeah. Well, as you can see, guys, there's only two of us this week. We had a good run. There's three of us for quite a while, and then, all things as they do, streaks have to end, or else they're not streaks, But yeah, so the two of us this week.
We really need to count up Carter's absentee days.
We really should.
At some point.
Be funny. Especially because we're almost at 200. Today is 199.
Yeah, 200th episode spectacular next week.
That's right. Super, super excited. Got some ideas. We'll see what we end up, pinpointing on, but should be a good time. And honestly, for our last almost 40 episodes, we have Checkpoint Gaming Lounge to thank, which is awesome,
Almost a year.
Damn, yes. Almost. No, it's been
over a year.
It's been over a year. It might be more than 40 episodes now that I think about it. It could be. Could be more than that, but it's definitely been a year or more or something like that. But big thank you to Checkpoint Gaming Lounge who's really helped us out, and they're there for us and we're there for them. So Kevin will continue to shout things into the studio, and
you're welcome.
Oh yeah, thank you. Welcome.
I look forward to returning for episode 200.
Yes. Next week is We tried to have you on this episode.
What if we did it on Saturday and had a big thing and we brought all the old guests on?
Jeez, all the guests? Yeah. I don't know if that'd be a lot.
A 2-hour spectacular.
Jeez.
May, do you like that idea? Tell us in the comments below.
Be like the finale of Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
that we should find out if we can get thrown in, not for real, just as a joke.
For real.
Oh yay. Thanks, Kev. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, guys, same tomfoolery happening here, whether we have Carter or not. But this week, we are going to be talking about. I don't think we've ever done a topic we've done topics about these things, but not this thing in particular.
Oh, before we get too deep, though, be sure to drop your likes and leave your comments on the things that we're speaking about, so that we can react to them and interact with you.
Drop your likes on what we're about to talk about?
Yeah.
Your thoughts.
Both things.
Both likes
Hit
and
the
thoughts.
Like button.
There you go. Hit the like button.
Then do a comment.
And drop your thoughts on the things we're about to talk about, because I would love to hear what you guys think of the things we're about to talk about today. Because the things we're about to talk about today have some very intriguing conversation points. Wouldn't you say, Joey?
Yeah, very intriguing.
All right, guys. So what we are talking about today is some of potentially
intriguous even.
I feel really bad because I didn't message our top fan Onyx back. So Onyx, if you're watching right now, I didn't message you back yet, but I'm messaging you back right now during the episode. You guys can thank him for keeping this episode behind because we were supposed to go.
You can thank him for keeping this show on the air.
That too. You can thank him for both things.
I need more +1s, Onyx, when you get around to it. Hunter stole one of mine unjustly last night.
What did I steal last night?
One of my +1s.
I did not steal your +1. You used 3 +1s in the beginning on a roll. And then later, when we did the whole thing about morally being right and using your +1 because you should have had a 19, not a 20, you were like, okay, I give it up. And I gave you advantage.
You stole one.
I did. Okay.
I had to fight for that advantage.
Which is crazy. You should have done it for the morally right reason.
No,
shouldn't have been.
You wouldn't have done it for the morally right reason.
Yes, I would. I literally was going to let it happen. I was letting you be morally right and letting it happen. I'm just one. Here we go. And done. Onyx, there's your message for you. So anyway, guys, today what we are going to be talking about is movies, and more specifically,
Hollywood.
Anytime we do a movie topic, we should have like a special theme. Hollywood.
That's a real song.
No, for us though, our own. God, ruin everything.
Probably gonna make it with AI knowing this guy.
Oh my God, that is not nice. It's not cool. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going over the Independence article of 15 frustrating plot holes in otherwise great movies. So we're going to talk about some of the most popular plot holes in otherwise great movies.
I thought they were unpopular.
Now these
They were
are
annoying.
they're frustrating plot holes
Frustrating.
in otherwise great
Yeah.
movies.
So they're not popular plot holes.
Well, I mean
They're
they're
plot holes in popular movies.
frustratingly popular
Frustrating plot holes in popular movies.
in otherwise great movies.
Yeah.
We're just going to keep going back and forth saying the same thing. But yeah, so we're going to go through, we're going to read a movie, and then we're going to read what the plot hole is, and then we're going to discuss the plot hole and maybe whether we think it's right or wrong or our thoughts and blah, blah, all that good stuff.
The moral implications of the plot hole.
Exactly. That's a good one too. The moral implications. All right. So the first movie on our list is The Shawshank Redemption.
Mm-hmm.
If you all don't,
Morgan Freeman and Tim Robbins.
nice. I didn't know if you were gonna know if it was Tim
By
Robbins.
Stephen King.
Yeah,
Based on work by Stephen King.
based on work by Stephen King. Kevin is in the other room. I know there's one. I know there's one. I can hear him. I can hear him on the side of my head here.
It's going to be so frustrating for you, Kevin, listening to us stumble over these.
So The Shawshank Redemption, if you haven't seen it, is a movie that has, Morgan Freeman and Tim Robbins, and it's about Tim Robbins trying to escape prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy Dufresne.
Andy Dufresne. Andy Dufresne was my friend.
What a great Morgan Freeman, dude.
That was actually more the like Family Guy Morgan Freeman impression.
Put that up against my Arnold and tell us who wore it better.
Andy Dufresne. So good. Anyway, so in The Shawshank Redemption, we have here shut up, Kevin! Frank Darabont's prison drama features a famous twist in which it is revealed that the wrongly imprisoned Andy Dufresne,
He killed his wife. He's not wrongly imprisoned.
Tim Robbins, has secretly tunneled out of Shawshank Prison, hiding his escape path with a poster of Rita Hayworth. But how did he manage to reattach the bottom of the poster after leaving through it? Okay, first off, do we think this plot hole has any weight?
I guess if you overthink
Actually, real
it-
quick, you already pointed one out right in the beginning where you thought that he isn't wrongly accused.
Yeah,
The first plot hole's in the description of this plot hole.
he definitely killed his wife.
Why do you think he killed his wife? You don't think he was wrongly accused?
No.
No?
No.
Wow. Kevin!
Kevin agrees.
Oh my gosh. You actually for real?
Yeah.
So why? So let's start with that one. We won't even get to the real plot hole
Because
question.
I think it's more interesting if he's a guilty.
If he's a guilty.
If he's a guilty man.
There we go. Interesting. Why does it make it more interesting if he's guilty than a man who's not guilty? Because the whole point is we want to root for him to escape because he's not guilty. But you're saying if he's guilty, it makes it more interesting?
Yeah, because it's framed in a sense to make you think that he's not guilty, but then you're rooting for a person that killed their wife.
So you like it because it makes everyone else feel dumb?
It subverts
or
expectations.
looks dumb?
Yeah, it subverts your expectations if he's guilty.
I don't know if I agree with that one. Maybe though. I mean, you're a very subvert expectation kind of person, so yeah. Okay. All right. So let's get to the real plot hole here.
Good-
First off, do we
good
think?
tape.
Do you do what? What'd you say?
Good tape.
Good tape. So the whole idea of this plot hole is the fact that the hole, being that he had to climb through it and probably couldn't have gone in backwards and pulled it closed, and then be able to turn his body around in that hole because the hole wasn't that big.
If you've ever watched
So-
caving videos on YouTube,
So
the hole he went through was bigger than most of the caves in those. So,
Joey over here with his cave-in videos.
Cave-in.
Do we in fact think that it could have covered itself with him going forward? I mean, what?
yeah, gravity is a marvelous invention. I don't know if you've heard of it before, but once you crawl through and the poster's hanging on your feet, you get through, it's going to fall down and hit the wall. And then if the tape is good, it's just going to.
So I think that's the problem too, right? Because I think the idea is because when he discovers it, he's like, and then rips it. It's like the tape was like on there good, like someone smashed
Does he
it
rip
on.
from the top or the bottom, though?
Oh, schnitzel. That's a good idea. You know what? I think is there a clip?
Because if
of
he
the
rips
clip?
it from the top, then it doesn't matter if the bottom's attached or not.
You're right. Is there a clip of the clip? I don't think there's a clip of the clip. Nope, this is Tioga Downs casino promotion.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, not what we
Guys, tell us in the comments, does he rip it from the top or the bottom?
Yeah.
Kevin, does he rip it from the top or the bottom? Andy,
No, not Andy. It wouldn't be. It'd be the warden.
the warden.
The warden.
Throws a rock through it.
Yeah, but then he rips it off the wall. Do you remember if he rips it from the top or the side or the bottom? Yeah. If he rips it from the top, there's a mood argument.
Is this just a trailer for? It's just a trailer for the movie. It's not even the clip.
Man, we weren't prepared for this.
Yeah, we weren't prepared to made this topic up, minutes ago. I was trying to see if I could find it, but yeah, I mean, I guess the idea is if he rips it from the top, then does it matter? Like, how would we have known? Because the top could be on there because he just lifts up like a drape and then climbs in,
Mhm.
right? I mean, that's the
Yeah.
easy part. But then the bottom part, if he rips it from the bottom and you can see the tape pull, you're right. How did he push it on there?
Right.
And you're saying, well, if it's good enough tape, and I'm like, well, how much of good enough tape are you able to get in prison? First off,
Prison tape.
prison. I don't think there's a difference. I don't think there's prison tape and tape. I don't really think there's that.
I think he rips it from the top because why would you rip it from the bottom? That's
because
ludicrous.
it subverts your expectations, Joey.
No, that's just silly.
I mean, is that a plot hole?
That's also was the
By
first.
definition, is that a plot hole?
That was also the first question: was does this plot hole carry weight?
Is that just a dumb thing?
I think it's
something people have over focused on.
I think it's potentially more of a dumb thing than actually carries weight. Like it's too much to focus on to ruin the plot of a movie.
Yeah.
But however, if Kevin pulls it up and we look at it and go, "Oh damn," then maybe we've got a problem. But I bet we don't.
The answer is neither. He pulls it from the side.
Of course.
We're just looking at a man. We're just
Yeah.
looking at and they do it right. Oh, he does. He pulls it from the side.
Yeah,
you
he
don't even
grabs it.
see the front
He
of
grabs
it.
and he rips it from the side.
You don't even see the front of it.
Say he weighted the bottom corners with like little stones.
Yeah, he had his little stone hammer to make his chest set.
Oh man. Well, I guess we debunked that one pretty fast. That was a pretty easy one. What now, Kevin? You're on this episode now. You were like, I know this one. You were like, I know this one. What did you actually think it was?
The poster.
Oh, you also thought it was. Oh, and
Somebody said that there's a plot hole for Shawshank. I'd be like, oh, it's the poster. It's what everybody talks about.
Yeah.
Oh, they put the poster down. But yeah, it's like, who cares?
also, who cares?
Why
But
did Luke and Leia kiss? Like,
damn, because they wanted to.
Yeah.
That's too funny. No, but I mean, is it really even a plot hole though? Because again, all you gotta do is tape the top, drape it up, go under it like a blanket, and then let it fall down behind you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like it ain't that difficult. All right, debunked.
was it taut enough for a rock to go through?
That's the real question.
There you go. That's a better question. All right, Independent. Your first movie plot hole was garbage. So
Myth busted.
let's try on the next one. Here we go. The Karate Kid,
Okay.
the 1980s classic.
Mhm.
So in the final act of the what do you? I bet you already know what you think it is. The plot hole. I know what it is without even reading.
In the final tournament?
Final act.
Final act would be the final tournament. Yeah.
I guess.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of something. What would it be?
In the final act of the 1980s classic, The Karate Kid, Daniel LaRusso, Ralph Macchio, by the way, bests his rival Johnny Lawrence, Billy Zabka, with a sensational kick to the head. Sensational kick to the head. However, it was established at the start of the fight that blows to the head were not allowed per tournament rules, meaning LaRusso should have been disqualified.
And that's why
It's
Johnny has suffered for decades.
It's a plot hole that has poked fun in the recent sequel series Cobra Kai. Which I don't know if you guys have seen Cobra Kai, but that's Billy Zabka's character running his own dojo.
Cobra Kai.
So, I think the question here for this plot hole is it referee bias? Is it a complete and deliberate forgetting of the script from the directors? Or is it somehow intentional and maybe he didn't actually win? I mean, what do we think here?
Nah, Mr. Miyagi paid that ref off.
Oh, my gosh, that would be horrible. Mr. Miyagi doesn't have money like that.
Yeah, he does.
He was like, and then money just appeared.
During the war, he's a war profiteer.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Hold on a second.
Mr.
When
Miyagi,
wait,
war
wait.
profiteer.
did Miyagi become a war profiteer?
Selling government secrets.
Oh my gosh, I thought Mr. Miyagi was out there healing people. They get shot and he's like,
No. By the way, what the hell was that?
you know, ancient art, you know, ancient healing art. And then it just worked, you know.
Heated massage.
That's a hot stone massage. It's done. Oh my gosh. All right. So should Ralph Macchio have lost or not? Ralph Macchio. My bad. Well, that's the actor's name.
Danny should have been DQ'd.
Danny should have been DQ'd.
Yeah. But
He's kind of a little prick through the entire movie, so it's
Yeah.
Wow.
mostly deserves.
Wow. You know what's funny is I actually, because of Cobra Kai, like, so the first Karate Kid, great and stuff like that, but I feel like after the first Karate Kid is when he becomes more of an asshole.
Yeah.
And I feel like later on when you get to Cobra Kai, you're like, oh, I'm rooting for Johnny now. Ralph's kind of not Ralph. Danny's kind of an asshole. Oh no, I said a bad word.
you know what isn't an illegal move? Sweeping the leg.
And that's what Johnny was gonna do, sweep the leg. Wow. Johnny has been haunted. He's like, I only ever played by the rules. This dumb kid comes and kicks me in the face and I lose.
Probably like, oh, I bet you ducked. He ducked down. I hit him in the face accidentally.
Of course, that never comes up, you know. Or you know, or was the referee just so like astounded
By the crane maneuver.
Yeah, by the he was like, oh, this guy wins everything. He was just totally
it
okay
was
with
the
it.
heart behind it. Like he knew he had a busted ankle.
That referee knew more than anyone else in the gymnasium. He had like omniscience, and he just knew everything that was.
I say this one's confirmed.
Confirmed
Danny
plot
should
hole.
have been DQ'd.
Probably should have been DQ'd. That's a pretty strong plot hole and confirmed. Good job, Independent. You're 1 for 2. All right, let's move on.
It's an easy thing to like just don't have that one line of dialogue.
Oh, it would have. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like the directors just forgot. I mean, like
You know the movie ends with a kick to the face, and then shit you leave in the dialogue.
no kicks to the face. What? All right, movie number 3. Here we go. Toy Story.
Okay.
So. All right, Kev.
How does Buzz not? Why does Buzz freeze if he doesn't think he's a toy?
Holy crap! That's the right plot. Yeah, most of the first Toy Story revolves around. Most of the first Toy Story revolves around Buzz Lightyear, Tim Allen, by the way, refusal to accept that he is in fact a children's toy. If this were the case, though, why would he play dead whenever a human enters the room? It's a plot hole that has been questioned by fans for years, and no explanation is ever quite satisfactory. Yeah, so...
I got this one.
Oh, okay, here we go. All right, go ahead.
So Buzz is a space ranger. He interacts with the local fauna of the world that he's on. Yeah. And he sees that whenever these giants come in, they all have to play dead.
So he's just adapting.
He is using the skills of the people around him to stay alive on his mission.
Wow. However, if you've actually ever watched the Buzz Lightyear animated series, he is not that smart. He is not anywhere near that tactical in the actual animated series.
That's because that's a Saturday morning cartoon serial show.
Oh, and not
And
a kid's
not
movie.
a masterpiece film. by Pixar that launched a studio into the stratosphere.
Oh, yes. I see. Yeah, because you're not a movie studio, I understand. I could see it. He thinks he is the Space Ranger. He's very like he is that person. I am this. This is my training. So somewhere deep in his plastic brain, he just knows that that's the tactical reasoning.
Yeah.
Interesting. That is one of the not exactly, but one of the other explanations is the fact that he freezes is just because somewhere deep down it's hardwired within the toys to just do that.
It can't be though, because there's times when they're sneaking around and people are up and moving.
Yes,
so.
exactly. So that again, another point of what's unsatisfactory. So, Kevin, what do you think?
And yet, in part two, I think, when they switch him to Spanish, he can't help himself. He must speak Spanish. He can't avoid that program.
Yeah. I guess Joey's explanation might be the closest to satisfactory in an example for sure.
You can't use sequels, and as an example, they always break the rules.
You guys excited for the new one? Yeah.
Yes, where we get to
Toy
fight
Story, what,
iPads.
7?
Dude, I actually.
Do you think it's about like the toys get separated and they have to go on an adventure to reunite?
Yes.
Like what
Yeah.
happened in the other 4 fucking movies?
Have you seen the trailer yet for the?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited. I think it'll be fun to cry at a movie where kids are being, destroyed by
Brainwashed by
technology
AI.
and the toy's gonna save them. That's yeah.
I feel like the plot should have been Andy finds out how much Woody's worth on the collector market.
Oh my
Them.
god!
And then he goes to get him.
What a totally different movie, man. You know what's scary? Okay.
Part 2, he was gonna get sold to Japan.
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
Because the guy.
Chicken Man was gonna get so much money.
Yeah.
Oh, I
The
remember
complete
that.
set.
Years since then. He's got
See, they
over
did that
$1
plot.
billion.
Millions. They did that plot already, Kevin. They can't do it again. Unlike the other movies where they did the same thing over and over again.
On eBay, and he just spits out his drink. He's like, "What?
Oh my gosh.
For how much? I'm just giving away for free to that kid."
All of my toys. Oh my gosh. So to go off topic for a second, I'm actually really scared because I don't know if you guys know this, but a lot of the old titles that we enjoy are starting to become public domain.
Mhm.
And it started with the old Mickey Mouse. Was it
Yeah.
Steamboat Willie?
Willie.
Pinocchio recently became.
Yeah, that's why there was like 100 Pinocchio movies.
Have you seen the trailer for the new horror Pinocchio
Yeah.
film?
There's been like 2 or 3 announced already.
Absolutely horrific. Now I'm just scared for when Toy Story goes public domain.
Oh, you got a long time, man. You're gonna be an old man.
Oh, thanks. But it's scary to think about the other Disney properties that are going to become. Why is it when something goes public domain, the instant first
Because
thing to
it's
do
the
is make a horror
cheapest
movie?
Movie to make.
Is a horror? Why is horror movies the cheapest to make?
It's crowd pleaser. Gets people going.
Gets the people going.
That's right. Same thing's gonna happen with the original Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman.
Yep.
You're gonna see Batman with the big floppy ears and then
Yeah, he'll be a bat.
Don't we already have horror movie Superman? It's just a show called The Boys.
No, it was that James Gunn movie.
That
With the
James
kid-
Gunn
with the
movie.
kid in the hood.
Oh shoot! What was that called?
Brightburn.
Brightburn. Wow, man, I forgot about that
was
movie.
a fun first half of the movie. And then he just started killing everyone. I'm like, all right.
Huh?
I'm like, is there gonna be some twist? No, he just kills everyone. All right.
Just kills everybody.
Cool. Anything else? Guess it's just what it is.
Buzz Lightyear busted.
Buzz Lightyear bust. Well, yes, it's a
I've made a plausible argument to destroy your plot hole Independence Day article.
So wait, so busted is we agreed with it, or no, busted is we didn't agree with
Yeah.
it. So this one is busted because we didn't agree with
Yeah.
it. The one before it was confirmed.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Okay. We're good. So now they're 1 for 3.
Yeah.
So really screwing up Independent. Okay. All right. On to our 4th movie. Here we go. Armageddon and on. Oh, sorry, wrong title. Armageddon.
On.
Armageddon. If you guys don't know this movie, it's got Ben Affleck.
Just an absolutely stacked cast of character actors and superstars.
Yeah. You know what I can't remember, and I know it's gonna bother me, even though it's probably a really easy answer, but I cannot remember who plays the daughter. Ben Affleck's soon-to-be wife. Liv. Yes, because of there's the song is in it, and her yes, so that's why she got to be in it was because of that. Yep, because you're dead. I think it is.
She was sort of a thing back then, like she was like in the Lord of the Rings trilogy at that time, and
Well, I think I was like a glimmer in my dad's eye at that point, so I don't even know. 90s sci-fi blockbuster.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, here we go. 90s sci-fi blockbuster Armageddon featured a plot hole so glaring that it was ridiculed by Ben Affleck on the film's own DVD commentary. Correct with what?
Earlier when you were talking about it, I said,
The astronaut.
why did they just teach astronauts to work a drill? Why did they have to teach drillers to be astronauts?
That might be what this is. Let's see. With the Earth in dire peril, NASA sends a train. You might be right. NASA decides to train a cadre of drill workers as astronauts. A lengthy,
It's easier to train miners to be
astronauts than astronauts to be miners when it's like the most hardest job to get.
See, astronauts are less expendable.
Miners are way more expendable.
By the way, if you listen to the Ben Affleck commentary, it's amazing. I feel like he's drunk through the entire time. He's making fun of the entire movie.
I have not seen it.
How hard would be an operator drill? You just set the drill up and push on.
Oh, okay. So I have not seen that commentary. That sounds hilarious. So lengthy, expensive process rather than just train existing astronauts how to operate the drill. This is a quote from Ben Affleck. I asked director Michael Bay, so he said, I asked Michael Bay, why it was easier to train oil drillers to become astronauts than it was to train astronauts to become oil drillers, said Affleck on the commentary. He told me to shut the fuck up. That was the end of that talk. Holy crap.
Blue-collar dudes up in space.
Oh my gosh. I want to know who wrote it. Does anyone know who wrote Armageddon?
James Gunn.
Stop. You think Michael Bay wrote it and directed it? You Googling it right now?
I'll look it up.
Yeah. We're going to have Kevin start being our fact checker. He'll just be in the background. So, all right.
Confirmed.
Yeah. It's pretty almost immediately confirmed.
Oh, it's a who's who. Michael Bay, J.J. Abrams, Tony Gilroy.
Oh my God.
No way. They all wrote it?
They all worked on the screenplay.
Not one time did they ask themselves that question.
No, none of those guys would. They're just like, this is going to be so cool. There's going to be lens flares and explosions everywhere.
And then they got Ben Affleck to be one of the actors, and immediately the one person to say, wouldn't it have been easier to just blah, blah, blah? You shut up right now. That's crazy. Yeah, I guess immediately confirmed. However,
Jonathan Hensley, who wrote, I believe, Jumanji and Die Hard 3, or The Punisher. Yeah.
wow, this is definitely their biggest blunder of all those guys.
It's the impetus to get blue-collar dudes up into space. They didn't think it through.
Yeah. They just want a space movie with no spacers, no space astronauts. Okay, so we'll say confirmed. However, I will say what Joey brought up a minute ago that said, why wouldn't they train blah, blah, blah? And Joey says, well, I mean, Oilers are more expendable than actual astronauts. So in the end, that's probably about the best answer you're going to get.
Yeah.
We can waste these guys more than we can waste astronauts.
They're expendable. These guys are brilliant.
You guys, these guys are smart. You're not. So when the world does end, we're gonna need people who are smart in case
Let's
you
be
mess
honest,
up.
the rocket's going to do most of the work for you guys.
We just need bodies up there. I'm sure you'll all return.
Make sure the little green light's on your spacesuit helmet before you open the door.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway, all right. That's pretty good. All right. So 2 for 4. So 50%.
We're at 50 minutes.
50?
Yeah.
Wow. We thought we were gonna blow through this. No, that
No,
one's
we
confirmed.
confirmed that
That's
one.
that's a confirmed one. That's a confirmed hole. Back to the Future is the next movie here. Picking holes in Robert
Zemeckis.
Zemeckis? Oh, it's Zemeckis?
Zemeckis.
Oh, I was going to say like Zemeckis or something. It's Zemeckis?
Zemeckis.
There's another E in there. That's why I thought it was Meckies.
I don't always watch time travel movies, but when I do, I Zemeckis.
Timeless time travel romp perhaps goes against the film's goofy spirit, but it's hard to get past one lingering quibble. Why wouldn't Marty McFly's parents notice their son looked identical to the strange and charismatic teenager who once set them up? Even if you accept that decades have passed since they last saw his face, it's a stretch to believe that they wouldn't notice the uncanny similarities. Do you think that his dad did notice, but just didn't want to think that she cheated on him with him? He just really wants to think that it's his kid, when in reality it is his kid.
Well, the other two siblings look nothing like Michael J. Fox. So
Wait a minute. So, all right, go ahead. What do we think? What are our thoughts on this one?
or when Calvin Klein comes out, they're like, "Hey, did we know a guy named Calvin Klein?"
Did we? Wait a minute. So yeah, why do you think the parents just like totally were like, yeah, no, this is cool.
Timeline corrects itself.
Time travel cop out. Okay.
If you go back in time and kill Hitler, somebody else.
No, somebody just as
else
worse
will just take his place.
take his place. Yeah. Yep.
I mean, Biff didn't recognize him either.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they interacted more
They did. They yeah.
up close.
Wait,
and
do you
personal.
think he didn't recognize? Because I feel like he. You don't think? Yeah, yeah. You don't think just a little bit? That's interesting. Yeah, but Biff had to, right? Well, then that begs the question: why didn't the parents? Oh,
Confirmed.
my head's broken on this one.
Confirmed. Plot hole.
Marty, what a nice name.
I'd like to I don't want to use your cop out of the time travel thing, but I don't know. Do you really remember someone's face that you saw 30 years ago?
No.
I have people I went to high school with friend me on Facebook, and I'm like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah. See, all right. And that was probably what 5,
And those
10.
names attached.
Those have names.
What was that? 5-10 years ago?
I can't remember a customer I just talked to an hour ago.
I mean, that's not entirely untrue.
All right. I don't know. This one feels half.
Confirmed.
You think confirmed? Straight up? Not even with that great
Busted.
argument we just had?
Combusted.
Combusted. It's both at the same time. It's both at the same time. Ridiculous.
All right.
What are we at?
We're at 54.
54?
Yeah.
All right, we've got time for one more, I think. And I don't want to do this one because everyone does it. It's Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. We're not doing that one. It's the Eagles. We're not. Everybody.
What's number one?
It's actually not in order like that. It's just like a long list. But let's do...
Speed round. Let me see if I can guess what they all are.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if you can guess them all. Let's do that. That seems more fun. All right, so we already did Lord of the Rings. We're not going to say that one. All right, so Citizen Kane.
How did they know his last words were Rosebud and no one was in the room with him?
Damn, he got it. Okay, nice. All right. I've never seen that movie, so. Beauty and the Beast. This is the immediate one that we broke your debug earlier. You and me to I can get them all. I said Beauty and the Beast. You said, I don't know that movie.
I don't know, again, you told me what it was and I don't even remember.
The titular beast in this classic Disney cartoon is shown to be on the cusp of his 21st birthday. That is when the spell becomes permanent. And yet, one of the songs suggests that he has been living as a beast for a full decade, meaning he was not cursed back when he was still a preteen. Not only does this raise a whole lot of questions about the circumstances leading to the curse, it also directly contradicts the portrait we see of the beast back when he was a human and very much looking like an adult.
Damn. Time froze.
That's some hand-running logic. Excuse me.
I'd have to go back.
Does not the song contradict the
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, the first one?
Paul Rudd. Yep.
Why does the tank?
The first one.
Why does the tank not weigh as much as a tank?
No.
No,
I watched.
because he's still like. Isn't the argument that when he's small, he's still strong and more durable because he keeps like his proportions, but he is in a smaller package.
Yeah, that's pretty
So
so.
the tank would still be a tank on the keychain.
So, in this Marvel
Right.
caper, it is stated several times that Scott Lang retains his full-size mass every time he shrinks down to the
Yeah.
size of an ant. It's what allows him to beat people up while tiny, but this raises a whole load of inconsistencies about the way in which Ant-Man interacts with the world, not least when his human-sized mass is able to be flown around on the back of an ant-sized ant.
Right. And also, I feel like if you maintain your mass but your size is smaller, like again, I'm not a scientist, but wouldn't he just shatter his hand if he punched someone? Even if the mass was, I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, and that's the fact too. If he can't beat people up when he's regular size, how's he beating people up when he's small? Like, you know, like you don't gain more power. All right, the butterfly effect.
Joey sweating the clock.
What is it now? What is it now? Is it 56?
Yeah.
56? All right, the butterfly effect.
But I don't know. I haven't seen the movie forever.
Damn. All right. Well, that's it, everybody. There's more movies on here, but that's it, everybody. We don't have time. We don't have time for Kevin's speed round because he doesn't actually know movies.
He's never had a movie podcast of his own.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us again for this episode of Older and Dumber. Here I'll do sponsorships because I'm in the Joey seat. So huge shout out to Checkpoint Gaming Lounge, who is our big sponsor here for this show. That is the Checkpoint Gaming Lounge where friends can be found and the games can always be heard by some crazy sounds. Go down there, tell them the boys sent you, play some awesome games, including Arc Raiders and other cool stuff at the Horseheads Mall at the Arnett Mall in Horseheads, New York.
Be sure to
And
drop, like, comment, sub if you enjoyed the content.
yeah.
Back us on Patreon to help us get to shows. We're gonna be sharing our upcoming convention list soon.
Yes, I'd like if
And
it's done.
probably out by now.
Yeah, then we could put it at the beginning of the episodes.
And check out our D&D content Wednesday nights on Twitch. You can also back us there for support.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Older and Dumber, the podcast about two dumb friends just trying to watch movies and figure out all the plot holes on this planet we call Earth. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Dipshits, it's me, Joey, aka Slooty Mage.
I'm Hunter, voice of Hunter Taylor.
And I'm Carter, Eagle Eagle. We're
Older and Dumber.
Every Friday, we drop wisdom, humor, and a whole lot of nonsense. You won't want to miss it.
Become a patron today for as low as $5 a month. Get early access to all our episodes and exclusive behind-the-scenes looks at all the things we're doing and May's super secret editing notes.
Shout out to all our awesome dipshits. Your support really helps keep this madness going.
Join the crew, be a dipshit. It's an exclusive club, and you're invited.
So Dipshits, mark your calendar every Friday for a dose of Older and Dumber craziness. See you there.
Fade to black. Now my stand. Fade to black.